Right, okay. For the MIDI controlling iPhone 1, I can decide whether I want to use it as a push. It's on as long as I push and it's off when I release it, or as a toggle. I turn it on and I turn it off. On, movement, off. Okay. Every time I use this push or toggle, doesn't matter, you're gonna send to the to your digital audio working station a on and an off MIDI note. It's a MIDI note on, note off information. So, where do you decide which note that would be? You would open up this menu, drop-down menu, and you go here to push and toggle. You decide which MIDI channel, which note on, which note off, and the velocity of on and off. To assign now, in the digital working audio station, here we see, here it is. So here, channel number 12, note, and the function I assigned this messages to is the on and off device, on, device off. Secondly, now, the X. So, I want to use the X axis, and as I decided to use this movement here, sorry, I think it's like this, I want this to, behave like that. If I use the iPhone somewhere else, let's say here, I might want to use this movement differently. So, what do? I first look, I go and play, and I look which axis would be perfect for this movement. Right now I see that might be the Z axis. Yeah, because I got this biggest movement like this. So I go to Z, I turn the others off, I go to Z, and now I want to really make sure when I'm here it's 0. So I try to change the center, and when I'm here it's 127, fully used. So I might not change the center, but change the depth. Okay, full and 0. Okay, maybe, yes, I still want to change the center a bit. 0, full, there we go. That's it. Are we happy? Maybe we increase the depth a bit. Full, 0. Now we are pretty sure. In case I want to use an effect which does on one potentiometer in one direction, like a filter, in the middle that would be neutral, and when I go up I would have the high pass, and when I go down I would have the low pass. In that case it might be interesting to use the basis. So the basis now, you see, it seems like in the middle it's going to stop, but afterwards it's quite fast. So we would have sound-wise a little jump within the effect, but you would be more stable in the center. Me, in that case, I prefer this here. Okay, so I'm saying I'm choosing the MIDI channel again, the controller number I want to use, and the range the controller, the potentiometer, should move, like from 0 to 127. That's pretty nice. I'm very happy with that. And now, as I'm already there, I could do the assignment straight away. So, because like the moment the access set is selected, all other MIDI data will be blocked. It's only the MIDI data for access set going through. So I can go straight away to my set in Ableton Live, and I'm deciding, okay, I don't want to use the arm anymore. I use the same effect. I go towards this thing here, and okay, it's changing to controller number 3. Okay, so we want to store what we did, and we do this here. Let's store here on number 12. I press Shift, and while pressing Shift, I click on the thing, on the little button I want to store it to, and now I need to save it, and I'm saving on Command S. It's going to be saved now. Alright. Okay, so now I want to maybe use as well the X-pad. Here we see this is the X-pad. Okay, so I can decide whether I want to use this or not.
Why is it called X-pad?
The X from the pad, X and Y are the directions, so that's the X direction.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, channel, controller, range, the same here for Y. Do I want to use it or not? In case I wouldn't use that, we can turn that off, because it would save processor maybe, and channel, controller number, range for the controller. Or the pitch band. My programmer, he loves to write pitch band. I think that it is an autograph fault he is not really aware of, but you never know. I like it like that, so we have the pitch band. Yeah, that's it. Actually, we got this. And the moment I go on play, be aware that all the data will go through when you activate it. Just like not the ones you missed to activate here. So for the X, Y, Z bars, you can still decide, okay, I'm going to use only the Z bar, and I want to store that too. So again, I press the button, click, and Command save, and it's saved. If we change, we will see here that it's gonna be changed. Right. Okay. Good. So this you are going to do with all the phones you want to use. You can use up to 8 phones at the same time. I recommend to use iPhones 5 because they are more reliable and also more fast when it comes to data transportation via wireless networks, and they're most of the time Yeah. Whatever.
Why not iPhone 6 or 7 or X?
iPhone 6, iPhone 7, I didn't test yet because they were too expensive, and we figured out that we can do this with iPhone 4 and 5, which are quite cheap to get second hand and still in good conditions. So, question answered. Okay, to change the coloring and the behavior, the graphic behavior of a phone, you go here